All right, disruption. Everyone remember that word because that's what we're doing to the real estate property market. I'm Tommy Connolly and this is Reece Purcell and we're the founders of Realty. So I'll take you back a little bit. I used to work for LJ Hooker and I worked for LJ Hooker for about a year and a half. In the first 12 months at LJ Hooker, I sold 12 properties, which was pretty good for a young junior sales agent. As Kim said, I am a hungry dog. Now, what I would have earned in that 12-month space with the 12 properties sold was $130,000 in commissions. Now, that went down to $28,000 after the boss took their cut, corporate took their cut. It dwindled down to $28,000. And I was just thinking, where did all that money go? Was it for the support that I was not getting, or was it for the administration that I was not getting? Or I don't know where the money was going. So I thought, what am I doing? I'm busting my ass here and I'm not getting paid what I deserve. So that's a massive problem in real estate today. So real estate agents, they're really getting big chunks of their commission taken off them every time they sell a property. So 60 to 70%, that's really the percentage that these big brands are taking away from their agents. LJ Hooker, Ray White, Place, McGrath, all the big ones. So I decided, I'm going to leave LJ Hooker, I'm just going to do it myself. Funnily enough, when me and Reece did our real estate certificates, they said to us on the day, they said, 80% of you will fail in the next 2 years. Statistics show you will fail. And I'm just thinking, I will prove you wrong. And before I went out on my own, and I called Reece and I said, Reece, what should I do? They're taking all my commission, it's ridiculous, I don't know what to do. He said, do you need to sell with a big brand or can you just sell on your own? I said, we can sell on my own, quadruple what I earn. So he said, do it. So as a last port of call before I went out on my own, I went and spoke to McGrath, and I was speaking to one of the head franchisee guys from McGrath, and he said to me, mate, don't worry that your area is far away from the offices. You know real estate these days. All you need is a phone and a laptop, and that's all you need. And I said, well, I was thinking, shouldn't have told me that. So that's how Realty was born. So think of Realty as a real estate agency that's almost cloud-based. It's got all the software that you need to be able to list and sell properties without the big overheads and the payments for the staff and all the just massive overheads that you don't need today because it's going through a massive tech transformation. You don't need it these days. So Realty was born so we could give all the agents that work for us 90% of the commission that they earn because they earned it. They deserve it. The goal would be to have a native app. So any real estate agent that comes on board, everything that they need to do to sell a property, from listing to selling to contracts, administration, they do it all from the palm of their hand instead of the 20 different platforms that they need to use. Because real estate's on the go, we'd like it to be palm of their hand, native app, everything happens from there. How it would work would be any real estate agent that comes on board, they get all the branding, all the marketing, everything that they need. So flags, signboards, pointer boards like this one here, business cards. We've got everything done. It's all ready to go. In fact, we've already recruited an agent on the Sunshine Coast. We've recruited an agent on the Gold Coast. And it's been going pretty well. So we've been doing it organically so far, and it's been working because we've got the tools that we need. So it's been going pretty well. Now, the market size of real estate in Australia is huge. If we talk residential properties alone, the size of the market is worth $6.7 trillion. Not billion, trillion. Massive. And in the last December quarter of 2016, commissions earned by real estate agents in Australia was $8.6 billion. $8.6 billion, that's huge. We worked the numbers and it worked out that if Realty had only 1% of that 8.8 billion, it'd be roughly $34 million. And 1% is not a big share. I did a little graph here. It kind of compares what you would earn if you had $80,000 salary. If you worked for LJ Hooker, you'd take home about $28,000. One of our competitors, which we talk about and know about, is Realty. They've got a similar business model to ours. We'd like to think that ours is better. They take home $61,000, and with us, they take home $70,000. Now, Realty, one of our competitors, they charge a fee per sale, $645 per sale. We want to get rid of that and just have 90% just flat. What traction have we got? Well, we've already got a big database of over 50,000 real estate agents, names, mobiles, emails, contact details. We've got everything sitting there ready to go. As I said, we've recruited 2 agents already working for us. We've just given them the tools they need to go and start selling. So we've got a couple on board. We ran some Facebook ads and we tested it. And from those ads, the cost per lead, we had 20 agents register, cost per lead of $22. That would make the cost per acquisition about $200 per agent, which with the lifetime value of having a real estate agent, it's pretty good for $200. We've already sold some properties. We've sold 4 properties with another one under contract right now as we speak. So we're definitely doing it organically and we're making money as we go. So that's great. This is one of our listings here, just 2 handsome fellas. Oh, there they are again. This one's a great listing. It's coming on next week. It'll be online. It's in Oxford Street, Bulimba. So if anyone's looking to buy any properties, it's a fantastic property. This one's great.
Is that your mum's house?
No, it's not.
Does she know you put a sign in front of it?
Mate, you've got to come and have a look at this one. It's a cracker. So you might wonder, what's the Achilles heel? What could ruin our brand? People like this. If we recruit bad real estate agents and give our brand a bad name, that could tarnish it. Often different brands think of certain real estate agents they had a bad experience with, and then they go, no, I'm not going with them, had a bad experience, bad. So it's going to be up to me and Reece to make sure we pick the right agents. So investment-wise, we almost came here and said that we'd like to try and raise the investment ourselves to help us get that kickstart and build the app. But if we were to put a number on it, we'd ask for $250,000 for 10%. But what we're really looking for is some advice, some mentoring, and some help along the way, and give us that extra boost to just disrupt the market even quicker. We've already raised $50,000 through a network of friends and family, and we're on track to do pretty well. So that's us.